Morning.
Hey, Doug, have you made a decision on who will be your starting quarterback, and if so, who is it?
First of all, I appreciate y'all putting words in my mouth this week, and therefore, I'm not going to discuss it.
How were words put in your mouth?
You saw the reports.
What report?
Next question.
Hey, but who here
Next question.
Who here put the words in?
Next question.
I know, but what reporter here put the words in your mouth?
I'm not answering the question.
I know, but you said
As
you.
a group.
Well, that makes no sense. You're not going to lump
Appreciate
us all
it.
together. Okay.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right.
I'm going to lump y'all together.
Okay, well, that's good, Doug. We're asking a fair question.
What's the point of this? I mean,
Exactly. What is the point of this? It's my decision.
and you're not going to discuss your decision.
No.
So why
Not
are you
public-
having a news
Not
conference?
publicly. Not publicly. I don't do that. I don't
part
do it
of-
with any position on this team. I will not do it.
Champs, divisional champs, NFC champs, and world champs.
Don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun. Don't listen to stuff and follow this weird trend of reporting on stuff that you hear because you heard it somewhere. Wait for your official statement. This is why Doug is mad. The beat writers are putting words in his mouth. Beat writers are putting words in the organization's mouth. Everybody's just assuming that Foles is going to start week 1, which, make no mistake, I firmly believe that Foles will start week 1. I believe Foles will be the guy for week 1. I believe that. But it hasn't come from us. It's just everybody jumping to a conclusion because that's the correct thing to do. I think Doug is a little bit mad at that because everybody pretty much at this point knows what's going to happen, because it only makes sense. Everybody knows that Nick Foles is capable. It makes sense. Expect to see Nick Foles look good. I expect to see him look good. His weapons will be back. The RPO will be implemented. He'll have workhorses back in the backfield, blocking for him and protecting him. Jason Peters back. Just expect him to look good. Expect him to look good. Another thing, jumping the gun with the 53-man roster. The 53-man roster has changed already again. You know what I mean? It's important to gather all your information before you listen to people and before you make content yourself. If you're any type of content creator with sports in general. We just cut Joe Walker. We just got a linebacker from Seattle. That's great. We have to do what we have to do. We have to shore up that linebacking core, which was always a big question mark going into this season anyway. I believe we picked up another corner from Chicago, which is good. Our big guy, the big rugby player, Jordan Malita, however you say his last name. Excuse me if I got that wrong, Jordan. He made the 53-man roster. Really disappointed that Josh Adams didn't make the roster. I have no idea how Smallwood made the roster. I mean, Smallwood didn't look bad in preseason, but I feel like Josh Adams should have made the roster. Maybe they'll put it. Maybe he'll be. Maybe he'll end up a camp body or practice squad material. Maybe he'll get signed to the practice squad. Of course, those two quarterbacks were cut. There was no competition there at all. We all expected that. But the biggest thing was in the running backs. That was the biggest thing for me. Josh Adams not making a roster. Congratulations to Carter. He made the roster. That's good. Just a lot of stuff going on, man. The roster will probably continue to change. We'll probably continue to develop and evolve. But like I said, gather your facts before you listen to these guys who don't know anything about what they're saying. Gather your facts. We are on the brink of doing what we do best. We're on the brink of getting back to winning. That's what we do now. That's the new norm. That's the new norm. We're on the brink of getting back to winning. So, who should have made the roster besides Josh Adams that didn't make the roster? That's pretty hard. I feel like we didn't leave any holes unfilled. I feel like we didn't leave anything out there besides Josh Adams. I mean, that's the only guy that should be on the active roster. The defensive ends, I think we're stacked on defensive end. We got the kid Sweat. We got Derek Barnett, Chris Long, Brandon Graham. All those guys made the roster, of course. Defensive tackle, we're stacked there. Nada. The people that you thought would make the roster made the roster. It's good that the cornerbacks all made the roster. All the cornerbacks that I thought were going to make the roster. It's great that they all made the roster. Alshon Jeffrey, the wide receivers. Of course, we were going to keep that kid Carter with Alshon being out. You know what I mean? And somebody ran something past me that was pretty interesting. Why don't we take a look at Dez Bryant right now? Why don't we take a look at another big body receiver with Alshon Jeffrey being out? Simply, it's more than one reason with that one. First one being he's a Dallas Cowboy. We don't want that in our locker room. We don't want that. We don't want the energy of not winning a playoff game infiltrate our locker room. We don't want that type of energy. And speaking on the Dallas Cowboys, they cut their kicker. And delusional Cowboys fans will tell you, hey, it's a kicker. You can get one from anywhere. But kicking is part of the reason why. Who was that? Seattle. Kicking is part of the reason why Seattle didn't finish strong. Then they lose a few games due to kicking. Who else? The Chargers lost a bunch of games due to kicking. It's just kicking is important, and that guy Bailey has been there for a while. So it's expect the Cowboys to miss some kicks this season. That's all I'm saying. Expect them to miss some kicks. The 53-man roster is stacked just like I thought. Doug Peterson is. This doesn't worry me, but it's kind of concerning. Doug Peterson's relationship with the media is getting. I feel like it's getting worse. I feel like at this point, Doug Peterson probably should just say next comment instead of let them see that they're getting under his skin. But it's annoying when you got to answer the same question, and also it's annoying when people are putting words in your mouth. So my advice to Doug Peterson on that would be just pretty much not to next comment. We know the situation. We know what it is. But, as a man and as a head coach, if people are putting words in your mouth, things that you didn't say, and this news is spreading like wildfire about who our starting quarterback is going to be, you know what I mean? I think the only reason why Doug would get that upset about it, if it's true. He didn't get the chance to say it, but I really feel like it's true. Nick Foles will be the Week 1 starter. So I feel like that's what we're just going to go with. And I feel like we could beat them. We beat them in the playoffs. We definitely could beat them on the night that the banner dropped. And also I want to touch on Doug Peterson taking the Super Bowl, taking the logos out the locker room. Why not? Why not? That was last year, which is why I'm wearing this right now. The Super Bowl was last year. This logo don't mean nothing. This T-shirt don't mean nothing. It's good memorabilia. It's proof that we did our job. The banner dropping will be proof that we did our job. Will be proof that we got one. But it's time to move on to the next chapter in Eagles franchise history, and that's getting another Super Bowl. That's getting our second Super Bowl. That's trying to get our second ring. Let's separate ourselves from the true one-hit wonders. The true one-hit wonders being the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, being the New Orleans Saints. Let's separate ourselves from the Colts, the true guys who only got it done once. Let's separate ourselves from these guys. You know what I mean? And that's what we got to do. Because everybody want to call us one-hit wonders. Let's separate ourselves from the true one-hit wonders. You know what I mean? The true one-hit wonders. We separate ourselves from them. We do what we got to do. As far as let me go back a little bit. As far as Jordan, that big left tackle, he looks really impressive. I feel like he's going to be the absolute successor to our Hall of Famer, Jason Peters. He's going to be the absolute successor. Just like I feel Corey Clement is going to be the successor to the Hall of Famer, Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles is on pace to probably finishing this season 4th in all-purpose yards. He'll retire with that, and he'll go on to be a Hall of Famer, whether you like it or not. Jordan Hicks looks good as always. The 53-man roster doesn't surprise me, but letting that linebacker go today and picking up that other linebacker from Seattle, that was well needed. That was a good move. So we're always looking to improve, as you can see. We got a new mindset. The thing with Khalil Mack set the NFL on fire. I have no idea what Gruden is doing. He spent the 3rd-round draft pick to get Martavis Bryant, and then he cut him because he has a Loomis suspension. He let go Khalil Mack. That defense is going to have no identity. I think Gruden already fired himself. He already fired himself. I mean, some people just are too power hungry, and that way an organization can never thrive. Hence the fact that why Jerry Jones has found himself dealing with all these coaches. See, Jerry Jones couldn't do this type of stuff to certain coaches. He's had a string of about 4 coaches in a row right now where they are just do-boys, where they're just temporary because Jerry's really running the show. Who the hell would get rid of their kicker right now? Who? The Dallas Cowboys not winning the division. The Dallas Cowboys not winning the division. Like I said on my last video, the Cowboys don't blow nobody out, so your kicker is even more important when you're not that explosive on offense. Us not having a kicker don't really affect us. Didn't we beat the Cowboys without a kicker? We went for every 2-point conversion because we're explosive like that. Some teams need a kicker, and the Dallas Cowboys damn sure need a kicker. That was just ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think about the 53-man roster. Let me know what you guys think about Foles starting. I agree Foles should start. Foles needs the rest. Carson Wentz needs to be 100%. Let me know what you guys also think about the first 4 games of the schedule, which I said was what would be important, simply because we won't have everybody probably till around those first 4 games are over. None of those first 4 games are division games, and none of those first 4 games pose a threat to us, including the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons are cheeks, and we about to prove it on Thursday, September the 6th. So let's touch on the first 4 games again. We got Atlanta. Then we got the Buccaneers without Jameis Winston. Then we got, I believe after that is the Titans. Then we got the Titans, who I really don't have that much faith in Mariota, or our defense will apply maximum pressure on Mariota. And then we got the Colts. We got your boy Andrew Luck, who's just trying to get himself together. I don't know. I think those last 2 games are reversed. Maybe the Colts are third, but I would have liked to seen Andrew Luck sooner, because by that time, Andrew Luck could ball. By that time, he might be in some type of rhythm. So just let me know what you guys think, man. Everything I've been saying is coming into fruition. Don't listen to what you hear from the media. Eagles fans, we don't need to be listening to the media. We need to listen to the coach and the front office of our organization, because ultimately they know where we'll go. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles.